Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to today's video where we are going to be doing a full face of Japanese makeup. I thought this would be fun, something a bit different to do for my 50th video, which I'm very excited about. I can't believe I've already done 50 of these. It's pretty cool. I'm really excited about that. For those of you who have been watching, you notice that I do often use some Japanese products, specifically a couple of eyeliners and some mascara. I love Japan. I've gone many times. I was just there over Christmas for 3 weeks. My partner, he's half Japanese, and so we go visit his family quite a bit. So I'm always interested in Japanese makeup. So I've wanted to do this video pretty much since I started the channel, but I've kind of just either not felt like it or had the time or maybe thought there was that much interest, but I just wanted to have fun and do this. One of the things I was thinking about was whether I was going to do like a Japanese style makeup look, and I don't necessarily think my skills are good enough to really vary my looks yet. So it might be something I do in the future, but today we're just going to be using the products and kind of seeing how they perform, how they look, whether I can get a tolerably decent look on my face from them. Some of them I've tried already, and I've been using for quite a bit, like the eyeliners and the mascara and some of the lip products, but the other stuff I don't really know what to expect. So it'll be hopefully fun. I will try and link what I can down below. A lot of the products are exclusive for Japan, so it might be that everything's in Japanese, but anything that I can find that's in English I will put down in the description box. Anyway, let's just get started with this. I'm very excited. So joining us today is Estella in the background. I don't know if you can see her. She is the little black blob there. Betty is down here on his chair. So yeah, just to let you know, I'm going to be also trying a new brush set out today. These are the BH Cosmetics, it's like their little travel brush kit. So we have a foundation brush, we have kind of like an angled like highlightery brush, we have just a fluffy brush we can use for powder, and then we have some small eyeshadow brushes. So I will link this down below. I got this off of Beauty Bay here in the UK. Guys, so let's get into it. I think I'm gonna go ahead as usual and start with my eyes. I'm gonna zoom you guys in just a little bit, but not really that far. It's not a tutorial or anything, so you don't need to be right up in there. Let me show you what I'm using. So I'm using Canmake. They have this little eyeshadow base. It comes in a little pot like this, and so let's go ahead and open it up. I have tried this before. It's not great. But it was also quite a while ago, like 3 or 4 years ago, and I really wasn't that good with makeup. So I was tolerable, but I wasn't like I think I've gotten a lot better. So it's just kind of like a cream product like that. It's quite there's no mirror in that. I just wanted to see how it feels. Okay, it's kind of sticky and a little bit liquidy. So we'll see what we get out of that. Then I have this that I picked up actually locally here in London, which is a shadow eyeliner. So I thought this would be fun. We can kind of we could use this for like the lower lash line and smoke it out a little bit, maybe even smoke it out a little bit elsewhere. I don't know. Oh, I hate this kind of packaging. But that is a very satisfying sound. So it's this red eyeliner, like this. It's kind of like a mauve color, I think is what it's called. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, okay. That's interesting. It looks almost like a lipstick. All right. We may have to use a brush with that. Let's set that down for a moment. And then I haven't really even got a chance to try these very much. I have my Shisedo eye quads here. This is the one that I figured we'd use today because we had the red pencil there, or lipstick looking thing. Is a Jizoh Street Reds is the one that I have. Some of these are exclusive to Japan, so I don't know whether this one is. I will obviously, like I said, I will link what I can down below. All right, let me go ahead and zoom you in, and we will put on the base, and then we will get started. Okay, I think for today, my skin is rough at the moment, so let's not come any closer for now. All right, so I'm just gonna put the base on. I already put a little bit there. It is creasing already. What I might do is, because this is quite wet feeling, is I might take some of the powder that I'm going to use for my face later and actually go ahead and set this so that it doesn't crease too much with me and my extremely oily lids. I've actually been noticing recently that my skin is changing a little bit. I think because I'm looking at it quite a lot, obviously up close while we're doing all these makeup-y things. And it's getting, I don't know if it's a stress right now or what, but it is feeling a little bit dry, which is very unusual for me. I'm not someone who, I mean, I experience dry skin, but almost never on my face. So for me, it's kind of a weird, I'm just using a little bit of the powder to set this and try and keep the creases out. So it's very weird for me to have what seem to be dry patches. And the reason I've noticed this is if I wasn't putting on any like normal day-to-day face makeup, I probably wouldn't, if I wasn't applying foundation or anything that kind of mimics foundation on my face, like a lot of concealer or something like that, I probably wouldn't have noticed, to be honest with you, that my skin was dry. But what I see is that when I'm putting on the foundation, like it's sticking weirdly in areas and I get this really dry, kind of crackly, like especially like right here, which is one of my oiliest areas of the face. So there's definitely some, things are not well on my face. All right, so I've just set that with a little bit of translucent powder. You will see this powder, I have used it. It is white, so heads up for that later. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go in with, so we'll go in with this kind of pinky color here. And then what I might do is put on that cream one and kind of blend it into it to try and use that to darken it up, at least along the lash line. And then we will do some eyeliner. But like I said, this isn't like a special look or anything today. It's just having a bit of fun with some makeup from Japan. So I have this very fluffy brush from BH Cosmetics, as I said, and that's very pigmented. So let's give this a go. Oh wow, okay, that's a lot darker than I thought it was going to be. Wow, okay. This brush is very flimsy. I don't know that I like it. And by flimsy, I don't mean like the actual brush part, but like I want it maybe choked up a little bit more so the bristles are a little bit stiffer, but let's just see how we roll here, okay? Oh, and if you hear anything in the background, my partner is playing Final Fantasy VII. We were both very excited. I'm feeling so nostalgic, like listening to the music and the sounds of it. So if you hear yelling Japanese sounds in the background, that is what it is. We are also watching it in Japanese, playing it. I'm not actively playing it. I'm just hanging out while he does it. Okay, that's a really pretty color. So as far as I'm aware with the idea with Japanese makeup, especially like everyday, like not like harajuku kakoi makeup, you know, like really like cool stuff, it's you want it subtle, you want it soft, and you want it quite delicate on the face. So I don't want to really overdo it. So that's why I'm buffing it out as much as I can around the edges. So just soft. So what do we got here? We could try this brush with the liner. Well, this cream shadow. So let's try it on the back of the hand. Let's see what it looks like first. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that definitely needs to be warmed up. So that's what it looks like. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna be bold today. We're gonna try it. Just right here. Okay, and then I will take this smaller brush that has tighter length and just see. Didn't really do much. Why don't we just go ahead and cover this whole side with it, and then we can blend it a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna go all the way across. This kind of tone, this like mauvey rose, is so popular. Like when you look at like the color like palettes out of Japan, like if you're in Tokyo and you're like shopping around, this kind of pinky red color is very common. pulling it out a little bit. It does kind of fade away, but it's not supposed to be super pigmented, super intense, so. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the last little brush in this beach set, and I'm going into the lightest pink, and I'm just going to put it, like, try and tap it on top, since that's kind of like a wet, yeah, it's like a wet base. Just to kind of brighten up the eye a little bit right there. So it's a very soft, it's not a lot to the look, it's just a light wash. What I might do is go back into the pink and just kind of darken this little bit just right here, actually over that cream shadow, which I'm finding is actually working really well, like as a base to put pigments on top of, or shadows on top of rather. Okay, I think that's all I want to do with it. I might go and find like a, we'll see. I was thinking about maybe getting a pencil brush and doing underneath, but let's see what happens maybe after everything's done and see whether we want to do that. So what I'm going to do is I will just go and quickly transform the other eye off camera, and then we'll be back to do the eyeliner together. I will be using, it's the Yuzu eye opening liner, but this time it's going to be in red. It's actually not red, it's in burgundy. So I think that'll look really pretty with all the reds and stuff we have here. Okay, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I just did the other one really quickly. I think it's looking fine. I ended up accidentally kind of winging it a little bit, so I'm hoping once the liner's on there it won't look quite so weird. But overall, I really like it. I'm surprised how much I like this cream one. I might have to pick up some more of these next time I'm in Japan. So it's a really nice liner. It has a brush like this, and I'll just show you the color there. So it's definitely kind of a pinky burgundy. So let me go ahead, and I think I can do one eye off on camera, and then we'll do the other one. Okay, so that's one side done. Goes on really easily. The burgundy is slightly on the sheer side, which means that you do have to kind of build it up a little bit, like do like the 2 layers. But it's fine. It doesn't really bother me. I'm quite used to having to like, sorry, I opened this one a little while ago, so I need to order some more. Okay. I'm quite used to like layering up the eyeliner to get like as dark of a color as I can, so. Okay, so that's the eyeliner all done. I really like it. I love the red color. I think it's so cool. I also have a gray and a dark blue and some other colors as well, so it's a really nice liner. All right, let's go ahead and come right back out. Ooh, back into the room. So I think it looks nice. I mean, it's not that dark. It's perfectly wearable, so that's good. So yeah, I mean, I had tried the Shisedo ones before, one or the other. I have 3 of these, and I really like the formula, and I was actually really happy with how easily that went on, and the base actually was not too bad. All right, now the fun is going to begin. So I have quite a few face products. So the first thing is I have 2 different, I have 2 different primers. Both are for pores. So we're going to kind of use them on slightly different areas. So this one is Majorica is the brand from this, and it's actually is Shisedo, but it's kind of like their cute drugstore brand. So I've bought from Majorica before, and they have like the cutest packaging. I mean, like, look how adorable that looks on there. It's very kind of almost like Vivienne Westwood-esque, or yeah. So that's what it looks like. So let's just we'll just kind of go over the areas that I know I have the worst kind of pore problem, and then we use the stick on the nose maybe. So yeah, so the next one is the Pore Cover Serum Stick by Ettusais. I'm not sure how to say that. It's a French kind of sounding name. So let me just get this kind of going here. So it's this kind of like yellow looking balm stick. So I'm assuming we just kind of put it where we're worried. Does anyone else have huge pores on their chin, or is it just me? It could just be me, but I do have huge pores on my chin. Okay, so Oh god, that looks gross. I hate seeing anything like sitting inside of my pores. It's just really not attractive. The forehead feels really nice from that though. Ooh. Very smooth feeling. We shall see. Maybe I'll do a little bit more of this one here. And maybe here. So, let's have a feel. So it does all feel very smooth. Sorry, I realize I'm shaking the camera when I do that. So it all feels really smooth, but the only thing that I'm noticing is that it seems to have lightened my skin a little bit. And what I've noticed with a lot of these Japanese complexion products is that they are made for extremely fair. Like there is some variations, but the fair colors are where they have like the most options. Well, the fair option, but a lot of them are very whitening looking, so whiter kind of complexion. Alright, so the foundation that we're going to be going in with is actually the Shisedo Pore Synchronizing the one that you guys probably saw all over the place in the autumn, but in the cushion form. The cushion compacts are really popular in Japan, so this is what it looks like. So you have the little puff here, and then the top pops open like this. Alright, so the color I have here is 140 Porcelain. I think it might be a little on the light side for me, so I'm thinking about maybe trying like a different color at another time. But so the idea with the cushion ones is that you actually put like a little pad into this and you go in and then you tap it on. I don't really like using one of those, so I'm actually going to go in with this foundation brush and actually tap it into there and then tap it onto my face. So you can see that it's definitely on there. So that's, look at how much wait. The thing is with these cushions is you kind of forget how much product you're actually grabbing on your brush. So what I grab there is probably enough for most of my face. But do you see how light it looks? I mean, I look really like ghostly to myself at the moment. It also does sit in my pores really grossly, but I think the more I try different products, the more I'm realizing that that's a me problem and not necessarily the product problem, at least I think. Let's just take a little bit more. Okay, so that's the foundation on. I need to check what kind of coverage level this is, but you can still see my big sunspot up there quite easily through it. You can still see all of the colors on my cheek, so it's kind of like, it looks fine like here and here. The only place it doesn't look good on is at all on my nose, kind of anywhere, and even on my chin, which are normally the areas where I think foundation looks pretty crap on me. Let's try a little bit of highlighter. So this is actually not highlighter, this is kind of a brightening under eye concealer thingy. It's more for brightening to get this cute like bright awake eye, which is the very last thing that I have. It's another Canmake. Canmake again is just a Japanese drugstore brand, so nothing particularly exciting about that. Teeny tiny little doe foot. No smell? No smell. I hope there's some product in there. Oh, it's shiny. Okay, we're gonna hope for the best here, guys. But I think I may have just highlighted my under eyes. That's fine. That's all fine. Well, now they're shiny and tired looking. Okay, that's my mistake. I should have bought a different one. But I will say, with the exception of my nose, which is looking rough, the rest of the face does look really nice, actually. So I have this little cream blush, another Canmake. So that's my main other brand today. So it's kind of Shisedo, Canmake, and Uzu. Hello, how do we open you? All right, so here it is. It's a very cute little pretty component. So let's just go ahead and, oh, it has like a little bow on the clasp. All right, so this is what it looks like. Let's go ahead and, ooh, very creamy, very much like, almost feels like a lip balm. And again, I still want this to be a mirror. It's not a mirror. It's really not a mirror. Okay, so I'm going to take it kind of up here. I haven't set my face yet because I knew we were going to be using this cream product, so we'll set the face next. So what this hopefully should be, and it is just a really light, barely there kind of flush of color, which I think for me, for blush, is kind of the blush aesthetic that I would rather have, which is just kind of like a little flush of color. This shade is probably a bit too pink for me, but it's okay. I have to say, as far as cream blushes go, that was very, very easy to put on. Really smooth, very creamy. So let's see, it'll probably de-intensify, although it's not that bad, in a moment when we put this powder on. So I am using this Ettusais, again, skincare powder. It has aloe, primrose oil, and it says it's non-comedogenic. So it just looks like this. It's a very, very white powder. So I'm just going to use this one, and I'm not going to do too much. I'm going to kind of focus on the inner part of my face, because I do know how light this is. But it is a nice powder. Some of the powder cosmetic products in Japan do tend to smell quite strongly. They're very heavily fragranced, but thankfully this one is not. It has a little fragrance, not too bad. Okay, so I think it set it really nicely. I actually quite like this powder. It's a bit smelly. My nose really doesn't look good, guys. I don't know what to do. I need maybe some advice on what to do with the nose thing. So I didn't buy a highlighter because I'm an idiot. So we're gonna go ahead and just use this Becca Pearl Glow. Apparently this was supposed to emulate like a Asian beauty trend, like the glass skin kind of thing. So I think it'll be the right type of thing to use anyway. This is the color. It's kind of a pinky peachy thing. So I'm going to be quite liberal with it to really give like this glowy, dewy, what is the word that they tend to want to use? So it's like mochi, so it's like really squishy, and then you want it to be very dewy, very youthful. So a lot of the Japanese beauty trends are really about making it, you look very, I don't want to say young, but like untouched by age. Whereas I think a lot of like American and maybe even British makeup really wants you to look contoured and sculpted. Okay. All right, what do you guys think? These lips, I look very, very pale right now. All right, so we're gonna use two different products together. So again, I'm a big fan of the brand. Oh, fuck, I forgot to use mascara. Let's do mascara first. Okay, so all of the next products are all from the same brand, Jizoh. So it's this Mauve mascara. So this I think would cost around, in pounds, like around £12. So it's pretty similar to like L'Oreal Lash Paradise. It's definitely not an expensive brand. So this is the wand for, which one is this? This is number, they all have different, this is number 8. And so they all have different numbers depending on kind of what you were looking for in a mascara. I'm going to show you the other one that I got as well. But what I like about this mascara is it works. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. It volumizes, it curls a little bit, and it will not go anywhere for the entire day. No raccoon eyes, nothing. Does it separate my lashes the best? No. But does it give a strong lash, like dramatic lash look? Yeah. Stella is snoring really loudly in the background in case anyone could hear her making little snoring noises. Okay, so that's the top lashes. So we're going to try a little bit on the bottom lashes too to kind of give like a bit of a doll eye effect, which again is very popular. So this is the Mauve mascara in number 7. So it comes in the green tube and it has this very intensely weird applicator. It's totally flat. So for me, it kind of makes the best sense to use it on the lower lash line. I don't think I would be able to figure out how to do it anywhere else. Why am I putting up the big mirror? All right, I'm going to try it with the hand mirror, and I might have to go off camera to do it. Okay, so definitely a little bit more doll-like of an effect. I don't care for this one as much as I do the number 8. So this is the one that I have like Pore backup, so it's my favorite one. I don't use it every day right now because if I'm not trying to wear my makeup from like 8 in the morning until 8 at night, I don't wear it because while it comes off okay, it can stick to your lashes and kind of make some of your lashes break off a little bit. So it's a pretty intense mascara, so if you have very delicate lashes or worried about losing any, be careful if you do want to pick this one up. So this is their two of their lip products. They have kind of these sheer lipsticks and then these glosses. You've probably seen me use the green one of this before on camera. So this is -4, so essentially they're just like temperature kind of themed. And it looks like it's a really, really dark purple, but it's actually much, much more sheer. So let's just give this a go. And so that's it. That's the purple color. So it is, I really like this. I wear it quite a bit. Well, whenever I wear lipstick, which is not that often, but. Okay, so you can see it is reasonably sheer. It does look, so it is more of a lip tint than it is a lipstick. And then you have these different glosses. So we're gonna go ahead and put this pink one on. It has this really cool kind of tilted applicator. I don't know if you can really see, it's kind of like pressed down like that, which makes it very easy to apply on the lips. It is very pink, but it's extremely glossy, really pretty and not sticky at all. I really, really love these glosses. Let me show you the other ones that I have. So I got a clear. Not that exciting, but this is way thicker than the other ones, and so it's really good for like putting on at night or something. And then I have the black, which is quite sheer, and I have the green. So both of these are pretty sheer, but they're really nice. I really like these products. All right, guys. So this is my look. This is my finished look using Japanese makeup products. Ooh, that's a look. So yeah, I mean, it looks great overall. I'm pretty happy with it. The only thing that I really missed out was getting a proper concealer, so my under eye bags look ace. They look amazing. But the rest of it's good. The area that I'm really unhappy with, and this is the same for the Nabla one from a few days ago and for other ones, is my nose. So I need to kind of think about solutions on how to make concealers work, or not concealers, but that foundations work on my nose, because it just looks like my nose with the pores filled with cream stuff. It's not very nice to look at, so I don't really know. But anyway, I like it. I'm definitely going to use, I think, all of these products again. Except for this highlighting thing, the liquid eyes highlighting thing, I think everything else, it says now it's an eyeshadow. It's clearly showing in the picture that it was for underneath the eyes. Where's the packaging? See? It shows for underneath the eyes. Happy eye. Anyway, that's going to be it for my 50th video. Yay! I think this makeup, a lot of this that I purchased was one of the reasons I wanted to start this whole channel, that and the hundreds and hundreds of other things that I have. So this is one I've really wanted quite a long time to film. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my 50th video. If you did, you could like it. There's a like button down below. You could subscribe. We're very, very close to 200 subscribers. And tomorrow we are going to be doing, on our new makeup releases video, a giveaway. There's a lot of really nice goodies in there, so I hope you'll come back tomorrow and enter in to win. And yeah, I hope you guys have a really lovely day. It's very sunny here in the UK. Don't go outside, but look at it from the inside. It's very nice. Alright guys, take care, and we will see you in the next video, which is tomorrow. Bye bye.